Hello and welcome to Galaxy Madness, day two of round two. Today we have 2 to 3 matches, probably two, um, hopefully two, because Aaron Gray and I are exhausted. Of course, I forgot to mention I'm Shulk Time, and my fellow commentator here is Aaron Gray. Say hello, Aaron Gray.
Here, I'm queer,
Uh,
not gay.
uh,
10 internet points if you can tell me where that reference is from. Anyway, today we have Holworm versus Sylvan Advocate. Both of these are experienced players, and we'll see what they can bring to the table.
yep. And they'll be going underway very shortly. So,
So, just to make sure I'm not having technical issues, they just put in their planets.
yes.
All right, hooray! I am in sync. Let's go.
My phone needs
All
to show me my
right.
own stream, man. I need to see chat. There we go.
So it looks like we have a Pelisium versus Shios game.
That
Always very exciting,
the
as
classic.
yeah, as Zach mentioned when he was commentating, this is kind of the classic set one, you know, the first starter decks that were released kind of matchup. So we'll see what these two players are playing.
Yup. And okay, Holworm calls tails, and it goes heads, and Sylvan decides to go second. That's going to be a big advantage. Sylvan's deck, aggro Shios or Shios Zoo. I'm not sure. It is a fast-paced Shios deck, and that's what I know. So he might actually be able to swing in for 3 points on the very first turn if he's given the chance.
Yeah, especially when you think about yesterday's game, the last one. This is probably going to be a very welcome change of pace. And I hope it's going to be a change of pace that goes faster rather than slower.
Yep. And I'll just mention real quick, someone in chat said, or this is from Cold, he said, I'm from the Philippines, so yeah, I woke up at 1 a.m. for this. Shout out to you, dog. Pulling through. Coming here to watch the game. 1 a.m. I wouldn't do that. That's respect. All right.
All right, so starting off the game, Fullworm with the Enderman's Telescope. And yeah,
Oh, and looks like he got activation, activated, activator. Did I do that correctly?
yes, you did.
Oh, I mean, oh, ooh, awesome. But that's 2 cards down for Holworm early. That is not a good start. Of course, if that did land, that would have been amazing for him. But unfortunately, it does not. Of course, there's no guarantee ever that you'll get that. And now Sylvan knows he can not have to worry about that activated activation, activated activator as much when he's going aggro. And yep, there it is. As I called it, he's going to take that opportunity and swing with Bold Whip for 3 points on his first turn.
Yeah, big start, 3 points. That's that's a good start. And now it's Holworm's turn. Let's see what he does to try and stop this aggression coming from his opponent. Plays a creature zone, and here's Viridius the Devourer.
That's a
Devourer.
but he doesn't have a battle zone for it. That's he paid for that resource zone to use the Enderman's telescope. That just didn't work earlier. So if Sylvan comes up with a KO or any other type of removal, which he won't, that would have been the end for the Viridius. But Holworm's given the chance to buy that battle zone and kill that Bold Whip and have that early threat on the field.
Yeah, an early threat of a nice 420 power. I just really wanted to make that joke.
Ha 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 ha.
Anyway, here's that battle zone you were talking about. Swings in, gets rid of the bold whip, and that is a stop to that early aggression of Shios. Obviously, Shios, with the ability, each time your third, I think, Shios creature dies, you get to draw a card. So that should let Sylvan get at least some of his aggro to sustain a little bit of that pressure. But this is definitely a tempo swing for the worse for him.
Yep, and here comes three-headed Robact. That's going to have enough power, barely enough power, to go ahead and kill that Viridius there. Very quick answer. Very powerful for a 5-star creature, 370 power.
Only 110 health though, so it can be killed by some two-star creatures, I think.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sad if that happened.
It'd be pretty funny.
I'd agree. Okay, I just got confirmation in chat that Sylvan is playing Shiasu, and apparently Wholeworm is
It's the
playing
first
King
time
here.
we've
Which King?
first time
Oh yes, go go.
sorry. This is the first time we've seen this deck on stream, isn't it?
Yep. And for King, uh, I'm just gonna talk about that real quick. Basically, the premise is that they use Pelisium. They kind of use those uh, 2-star creatures to get out like Crunch on and those other 8 stars, and they put just pretty much all the 8 stars are huge creatures they can in the deck and kind of just cycle through them. So this is
I
gonna
can
be a
see why
fast battle.
there. With Card Consuming Cosmic Creator actually getting rid of Ozo Titan of Justice. So clearly he just didn't have the setup for it or just didn't want to use it.
Oh, did you say
Could have gotten
Ozo?
rid of this. Yeah, he killed Ozo Titan of Justice for Card Consuming Cosmic Creator.
Oh, he did. Okay, sorry. Um,
And he
yeah,
plays
that's not.
Viridius. Obviously didn't want to do it the other way around.
Yeah, probably that setup is probably difficult. I doubt he's playing the small Ozo boys. Probably just the Titan of Justice, which he has the Gauss creature, but I would assume he's probably only playing um Humongous Ancient
Maybe.
Rockman from Barrow. So,
Yeah.
and here's a Enderman's Telescope of Sylvan's own, and that proves to be successful. And that's going to be a
Fraxel.
Fraxel. Yep.
Fraxel, obviously very good aggressive creature, gets you your stars back upon its death, so kind of a free creature in air quotes.
Yep, pretty much. Very good for Shios aggro decks or just decks in general because of that high power for only 4 stars, and then of course you get it back. And here's a Meltalon, which looks like it's got no protection, so it is going to rapidly lose its power and health. But it did its job for the time being at killing that Viridius the Devourer.
Yeah, Zach, in his early videos, he liked to talk about Meltalon plus the Upside Down Realm. I don't think I've seen anybody play the Upside Down Realm since Chess Tournament 2, where I played it.
Yeah, we haven't seen that
Here's
in a while. It's not bad. It's just difficult to set up. That's kind of the issue. And there's a duple drop, and that's gonna use Pelisium's ability to bring out a crunch on. Oh my god,
big boys galore over here.
that's gonna kill
However,
that Meltalon.
Wholeworm is down to 2 cards in hand, plus this Cranshawn. So,
Will Hormone
and
be able to keep up the
Sylvan,
pace?
Sylvan on the aggro deck is up to more cards than I can count to on a single look. Um, here comes another Fraxel. Wall him out a bit. Avoid taking 5 points of damage.
That is going to
And
give Sylvan those 4 stars back when that Fraxel dies. So good stall for now.
yo,
Hello, Dabeni. Thank you for stopping by. You are a chat moderator, so do your damn job. I'm just kidding. Uh, Hello, both my mods are here. Actually, well, Aaron Gray, say something in chat real quick so all three can kind of be in a row.
So let's see what's happening in the game. It's Holworm's turn again, and he purchases another battle zone.
Ooh, a pentaplanter.
So, Shulk, explain to me, what does Pentaplanter do?
Pentaplanter goes like this. If a player would cosplay a creature with the same amount of stars as the card's attached creature, you can kill this card instead of paying stars for that cosplay. So basically, what he did is he killed that and free played that Shiosian Lava Behemoth, which is absolutely crazy. And that's going to attack for 5 points. And that's going to put Holworm up 5-3.
Plays over here. This game is going very quickly. Let's see if Sylvan has some sort of answer. He doesn't have his resource zone anymore because Shiraz Lava Behemoth decided to blow it up. So, I mean, Sylvan has a very full hand, but maybe he just can't really keep up with this speed.
This is tough, tough position for Sylvan. We'll see if he has any single answer to either of these cards. Both of them have relatively low health for an 8-star creature, but getting through those 300 something health is a big deal still. Oh, and looks like he's passing. I think he's preparing for the Beast of Black Hole into Triple A. Actually, I think that's why he bought a second resource zone,
That would make a lot of sense.
and I think he's just
So,
attacking with Lava Behemoth, which
yeah,
Holworm called out that bait. Will Sylvan still do it though?
it's a very
Yep,
smart play in this situation, I think. Yup. He's just gonna get the one. But he just cannot afford to take those 5 points, because otherwise in the next round, like the damage is just going to pile up very quickly.
yep. Holworm made a very good play though, right there, just calling out that Beast of Black Hole and not losing his crunch on the field, which is still a big threat for Sylvan. And there's a Pelfam. Ooh, unfortunately, he's going to bounce that, but that's going to
Yeah.
come back and kill. Of course, if I think the ideal play there would have been maybe bouncing Lava Behemoth, um, but like earlier, or actually, like if he could have done it earlier, assuming, and then killing the Crunchon, but uh, the Crunchon's probably going to come right back on the field and take out that Pelfam.
That's what it looks like.
Yep, there it is.
However, yup, there it is. And he's now down to 6 stars. But next turn he's going to be back up to a high enough star count to play another big thing. And that's just kind of the reality of this game is that these big creatures usually take a few turns to get rid of, and in that time you get enough stars to play another one.
Yep, there's Fraxel, probably as stall again, and looks like it will be. Um, Sylvan's using up a lot of his resources right now. That's not good for him. He might not have much when it comes to later in the game.
Advantage that he had earlier on with his bigger hand is very slowly but surely just running away from him along
Ouch.
with this game.
And there's a Obade and a Crunchon. So that the Obade's gonna kill the Fraxel, and then Crunchon looks like it's gonna go attack directly on the planet to put Holworm up 10-6, assuming Sylvan does not have an answer.
All right. So it's Sylvan's turn again. He has six
Oh,
stars. Oh wait, no. What?
that took a while.
Oh, okay. It is Sylvan's turn though, right?
Um, it will be in a second.
Okay. We're ready for the no response to be declared.
All right. Guess there's no response. Sylvan didn't say
Yeah.
anything, so we'll assume that goes through. And Poleworm is up 10-6, which I thought it was 5 earlier. Maybe I mistyped.
To six.
Okay, my bad. Well, I fixed that on the scoreboard.
Now,
A Galaxy Crash would be very nice right now for Sylvan.
absolutely. However, I just doubt he has it, especially now after he's played a creature. He plays his Womban
Oh, and Abe's going to
and
be able to be killed here.
Magmol, yeah.
And Wombam's just there to kind of use that ability and provide some stall for Sylvan.
Womban probably very good in this sort of deck that wants to attack with many small creatures, but doesn't want to spend the stars to get the battle zones. So that seems like a great inclusion in this deck. Speaking of great inclusions, here's Dark Space Eater. Let's see what
Actually,
Holworm is going to put in the side.
wouldn't a better transition be great exclusion? Because Dark Space Eater is going to exclude that card up until
Yeah.
the point, up until it gets
So,
used.
how much do you want to bet this is a Galaxy Crash?
Um, if I was a betting man, I would say $100,
That's a lot.
but I'm not a betting man, so I wouldn't. I'd probably bet
Yeah,
like
me neither.
two.
All right, so decides not to kill the Womban, not to give that advantage or to deny that advantage for as long as he can, and to just get rid of the creature with the highest power. So it's Sylvan's turn again, and let's see if he can pull some sort of magical trick out of his hat.
Yep. I think he probably has to do something right here about that crunch on because Horm is going to have enough stars for another big creature, and I would guess that probably does have it. And yep, there is a Meltalon, and unfortunately, Sylvan does not have another battle zone, so he cannot attack for a point here. But I'm not sure if that matters too much.
Hey Ryan, can you check on your scoreboard that you have it the right way around?
Yep, I see
Chat
that.
is
Yep,
very angry
I
about it.
messed that up.
Yeah, chat is very angry. Okay, well, uh, here's Galaxy Crash for Holworm actually. So you would have actually lost that bet about it being under the Dark Space Eater. Uh,
This is why I'm not a betting man.
yeah, me neither. But there it is, and that's just gonna wipe the board. Clean slate for Holworm, and onto that clean slate, he produces a humongous ancient Rockman that's going to attack for 3 points, putting him up to 13. So it's 13-6 for Holworm.
With the scoreboard correct. Yes. Thank you guys for pointing that out because I would have never noticed that up until like the game was over. Well, this 400 health is going to be tough to get through for for Sylvan right here.
Yeah, I mean, Crenshaw was already on the board for a long time before he got rid of it. Now, this humongous Ancient Rockman is just even bigger, and I don't think Super Spicy Curry Man is going to be the card to do it,
No, Super
if
Spicy
I'm
Curry
quite
Man,
honest.
no!
And now He's a super spicy thick man.
Rip. Super spicy Kerman's definitely one of my favorites.
It's definitely a unique card.
Remember
Let's
when
put it
we
that way.
talked about, is he like throwing up that fire, or is he like coughing fire, or
Just that like chili sauce.
yeah, what if that's just like a fire beard and it's actually not coming from his mouth? I could see
That's
that.
an interesting theory. A game theory.
Oh
Thanks. Okay.
no. Oh no,
All right.
Sylvan.
Well, that's Galaxy Crash gone.
Oh no. That is bad. That
Especially against this deck where you really need that Galaxy Crash to just get rid of those threats. Yeah.
yikes.
As Tomato Fry says in the chat, that's a yikes for me.
Yeah, that's a definite yikes. That is bad for Sylvan. Oh, what? He's gonna play that Pelfim anyway.
He does have his health out,
Uh, It's gonna get
however,
killed.
a
Oh
response
my
has been
god.
declared. Dark
Yo.
Space Eater was the Pelfam,
I
so
think that's a first
that
for
just
us to
is,
see. Wow, Sylvan's just getting shut down right now. Absolutely shut down.
yeah,
Jeez.
absolute destruction we are witnessing here, I think.
Sylvan has got to pull up a third way to counter this, and he doesn't have it, which I don't blame him. Holworm might actually be able to win the game right here, and he's going to play
Yeah,
Omnius.
that's an Omnius.
And if Sylvan doesn't
The
have
one
any
copy he's
counter,
allowed.
that would actually be game. Wow, a 25-minute game. Wow,
That might be a stream record.
that's
Yeah,
it.
good game, everybody. Wholeworm wins. Sylvan Advocate is out of the tournament forever. Never gets to go back in. And I heard we're going to a quick break right now,
Yes, we are.
and then we're gonna take the next match.
Yep. So we'll be right back, guys.
I keep telling them I'ma bring it back. Back to the future. I'm feeling retro, like bringing it back. Rewind, you heard an echo, that's me. Bringing it back, no line. I'm finna let you know what I'ma hit you when you're ready. Pull the switches, no wishes, got no confetti bitches. Just bring your A game. I'ma bring my game strong. Won't make it set, let motherfuckers know that they can't grasp the talent, the energy. Cause they whack, they get gasped in the flesh immediately. So me, I will last forever. They'll be last forever. Yeah, they rap like they fall in sweats. They wait, I'm playing, I'm planning on staying right. MVP player, man, this shit is sick, boy. Okay. Sick, boy. Hold up.
Hello, guys. We'll be back in 1 second. We got the game prepared. We'll just a little bit more setting up, and then we're good to go.
All right. We are back. So, Levi has chosen to go second, as seems to be a theme around these parts.
Yep. And okay, you should see my screen now, everybody. All right. And they will be underway. This is going to be Barrow versus Syndian. Interesting matchup.
I think we should also mention the pilots of these planets. Specifically, I think it wants to be called Levy, or known as the Leviathan on Untap. playing his Varro deck, and RTJJ playing his Syndion deck. Uh, Levy, longtime player, also the person who designed Hackgoat, a card most prominently known for showing up yesterday on stream and making the game a lot longer. Uh,
Yep, that's exactly it.
RTJJ also a card contest winner, as far as I know.
Oh, that is true, actually. We got two art contest winners battling it out. Of course, RDJJ made Galaxy Patrolman. RDJJ accidentally revealed to me. No, everybody don't look. I should have hit the stream key. Okay, he fixed it. Okay, we're good. We're good. Actually, hold up 1 second.
So, let's get started here in a little bit.
Yep. Give me 1 second. All right. Uh, Sorry, just making sure all is good. All right. Okay, and we are starting. So, I'll just mention real quick. Levi is the 3 seed for this tournament, and I believe Sylvan was actually the 4 seed, who just got eliminated. So that's pretty rough for him. Big upset by Holworm, and this would be another maybe even bigger upset if RDJJ was able to pull off a win against Levi here.
So RDJJ decides to buy a creature zone and a battle zone. Those are some very interesting custom zones. I think they're quite cool.
I like him. I like the battle zone. The creature zone's very nice and simplistic. But I like how it looks like the drain just kind of punching the opponent. I want to see that resource zone. Oh, here comes the Vagu Boy.
All right, Marty Booga,
Oh, he
and
cannot do that. Resource.
yeah, he can't do that.
I think he does have enough stars. Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah, he
look at
does have
that.
enough stars to buy a resource zone, but he does need to actually do it. And
I like that. You see that?
yeah, yeah, I do.
You probably like it because it's Roka. Was there?
Yeah, it's quite cool.
So he's gonna use Tower of Drangel to get a free Drangel early on and actually swing for 3 points already. Good start to this game. Of course, RDJJ, his point counter is going to be over here by his name, and Levi's going to be this fat zero right here on the left side of Vero. We'll get the score correct this time. Won't mess up the scoreboard.
Right, so Levi, not to be outdone by his opponent's zones, plays what I can only describe as an oil painting of the storm. And in that oil painting of the storm, he decides to play Pelfam, bouncing that Drangel to RTJJ's hand, in the process undoing all of the hard work that RTJJ just did.
But that Drangel will be able to come back and actually attack and kill that Pelfam. But that's going to be 3 points, assuming RDJJ doesn't do anything about it. Also, those are very nice zones. Again, both sides have nice zones. And this game is tied 3-3.
Yeah. Very fast game, again, just like last time. So this might be a bit of a short stream.
Yeah, we need a break from last one, man. God, that was.
I don't know.
If there's another game that hasn't happened yet for Galaxy Madness that would like to be on stream, actually message me in the chat. Just kind of like do that at Shulk time so you can so it highlights the message on YouTube, and I'll check it out and see if your game is eligible. Because I think we can fit one more in.
So here's that Drangel that just got bounced. It kills the Pelfam, as you predicted. It's now Levi. I'm just gonna say Levi because it's short for Leviathan. Okay, I don't care. So, Levi the Leviathan. It's his turn now, and he plays the oil painting of a thunderstorm for 2 stars. Another one, but this one's yellow. So I assume it's supposed to be a resource. So
Yep. Very nice touch, just kind of color coordinating so you don't have any confusion with the zones. And there's an Ozokai.
here's
Hmm.
yep, Ozo Kai. So he's gonna get this Ozo block from his deck to his hand.
Yep.
Yeah,
And will he have a
that's what the
KO
Ozos
though
do.
to kill this Drangel, or will he just be using it for stall?
So correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we've seen any of these two players on stream before.
Did we see RDJJ? I
I don't
think I've
know.
seen him, but I'm not sure if it was on stream. I know Levi has
Definitely
not been
seen
on
him, but
stream.
I don't
Hey,
think
what's
on
up, Wrath
stream.
of Course? Nice to see you here. All right, and so it looks like that Ozokai was just there to wall, and Drangel will go ahead and attack and kill that Ozokai. And here's Ozo Block. Will that do anything other than use its ability?
We'll have to see, right?
There it
I
is.
mean, it
Oh,
does get to flip if it wants to with Barrow's ability.
oh yeah. I'd just like to
Um,
ask Zach real quick if he's in chat. Um, Zach, is that a gun that Ozobam's you holding? Because we talked about that yesterday, and I thought it
yeah,
was.
that would be interesting.
And looks like that's just going to be another wall. Ozo block. Of course, fortunately, he will not be able to kill that Drangel, and that's just another dead Ozo boy.
It's quite an early. It's interesting because while Levi is ahead in card advantage, RDJJ has the bigger creature on board and just gets to repeatedly murder these Ozos brutally. Um,
I wonder if
I
Levi will continue the chain by bringing out the Ozo Bam to bring out an Ozo Kai.
uh, According to, well, let's put it this way: as soon as something happens
Oh,
3 times, it's a pattern, right? So
nope. Well, here's Ozo Titan instead. So I think
yeah,
I would guess he has the pieces and might be able to attack him through. Yep, he is going to use that ability to go ahead and just straight up wipe off that Drangel, and he's going to attack through onto RDJJ's planet to put Levi up 6-3 unless RDJJ has an answer. And there's no response, so Levi is up 6-3 now with the Ozo Titan of Justice.
what I think is interesting is the use of Gigantros here as an Ozo piece. I don't think we've seen Gigantros before here.
Yeah, he's not used too often, but he's pretty solid. 300 power, 300 health. Ooh, and there's abandonment. That's just gonna immediately get rid of that Titan. That is rough for Levi because that would have lasted him quite a while if that very high health of 380 on Ozo Titan of Justice.
Just real quick, we have confirmation that Ozoban is indeed using guns.
Pokemon Gun confirmed.
Yeah. All right. So, I just wanted to talk real quick about the design space of Ozos because what I think is interesting is that they span 3 planets, right? They have Gaia, Syndion, and Barrow, and that means that abandonment can actually target them. And in this tournament, we've seen some Syndion lists running the Ozos, and we've also seen Barrow lists. I don't think we've seen a Gaios list though. Do you? Unless, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but do you think there's a reason for this?
Barrow, just like you get the ability of using Da and those power switchers, power and health switchers, and Sinjin you get the ability of kind of using those protection pieces. And as you see here, uh, actually RDJJ played as Stalius on his last turn and gained that extra 100 power and attacked for 4 points. And Levi's just going to put up a Orbov to wall that off. So RDJJ
Yeah.
is now up 7-6, and this is honestly the most back and forth like close game we've had so far. Like usually the close games that are back and forth don't usually like show that in the point totals, but this game really has so far.
I think that's very interesting. And Levi here, actually using Ozos to their fullest. You know, you have multiple Gaios creatures, you have the Barrow creatures, you have the Sinian creatures like Olbov over here. And I think that's kind of cool that this works so well.
Yep, and there's an added Drux. That's going to provide very good stall for Levi there. 2 turns for only 3 stars against the Stalius while Levi searches for an answer in his deck.
So it is RDJJ's turn again. Let's see what he makes of this. Decides to buy another battle zone. So that's very interesting.
Thank you,
And a
Wizard.
second creature zone.
Thank you, Wizard Ward's TCG, for sharing this live stream. Any any extra viewers really helps me. Thank you. And there's actually a Galaxy Patrolman RDJJ's signature card. Of course, you can see if you look on the right side of the screen under the ability of Galaxy Patrolman, you see right there that it says RDJJ, the proof that he drew it. And that added
Quite meta
drugs.
in playing the card that he designed.
Hmm?
So tell me, what does Galaxy Patrolman do? Like, a good drawing is nice, but it doesn't win you the create a card contest on its own.
Yeah, so what it's going to be able to do is if Levi is going to try to kill that Stalius, uh, REJJ is going to be able to throw down just another Syndian creature in his hand and just throw it out and keep that Stalius there, which is very, very solid ability, which I think Galaxy Patrolman is actually too often overlooked in deck building. And I think it's really better than you would expect.
All right. So, to those of you in the stream chat who want to maybe get into competitive Chaos Galaxy or already are there, maybe consider Galaxy Patrolman.
Yeah, definitely give it a look. If it fits your deck, especially like a Syndian deck with all those small creatures, I'd recommend considering adding that card. And Levi's just going to pass the turn again. So if Levi does not have an answer, Stalius will go ahead and kill that Adidrox, and that Galaxy Patrolman will attack for 2 points.
Yeah, it doesn't have the biggest attack value, but that ability makes up for it, I think.
Yep, definitely. Oh, but there's Orbov to deny that. And that Orbov has used his ability, so he will not be appearing again unless, of course, Levi does get his other Orbov and plays it and has it killed. All right, does Levi have an answer to this? Of course, mm, I don't think. I think a Galaxy Crash would that beat it? I've never seen that situation come up. Um, I guess it says
Well, thanks.
attacked, so I believe it would not actually. Also, I was wrong on the Orbov thing. Orbov, that was its first time being played, I guess, or maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Sorry. Now I'm just confusing everybody. Okay, moving on.
Yeah, let's just ignore that.
Levi is in the
So,
think tank, as Aaron Gray loves to say.
that's not just my expression. That's a general expression
Okay, well, if I
to
were to
say
look
that
back
someone's
through
in a
all the
tank.
streams, I would probably see you saying it at least 5 times.
Yeah, because it's a normal expression that people use.
Maybe
I am
in
a human
Germany.
just like you. Please believe me.
Maybe in Germany or something.
I've never heard a German person say it.
Okay, well, back to the game. Levi is thonking. You may think that's a typo, but no, he did actually type it like that on purpose.
Yeah, the second above here he is. Speaking of devil and he shall arrive, or I guess in this case it's just Olboth. I don't think you can make the case for Olboth being the devil.
All right, and that's just going to provide a little bit of protection there, I guess. Levi's just been on defense for a majority of this game here. We'll see if there's uh,
Whatever.
some answer. No response, and that's going to be another 4 points for RDJJ, putting him up 11-6, and we might be seeing an upset. RDJJ up 5 points against the number 3 seed here. Oh, but here's a lost probe, so
Here's
I think we can expect a Pell Fam or something similar. Oh, nope, that's probably a better option actually.
yeah, that's just going to get rid of one of the threats on the board.
And
I like a comparison that someone in chat made about playing your own design a card contest card of being like the Ace Monster of someone like Yugi and Yu-Gi-Oh, just like Dark Magician. I thought that was an interesting comparison.
oh yeah, I wouldn't know. I'm not a Yu-Gi-Oh guy. Maybe I should be. I don't know.
The
I've only
first
played
season was quite
Pokemon.
entertaining. First few seasons.
Yeah, maybe I'll check that out. Except I'm not really an anime guy, so. But I mean, I have so much free time. I think I would gladly accept any kind of entertainment here. Um, and yep.
Speaking of anime, here's Pelfam bouncing that Stalius, and he's going to be able to take out Galaxy Patrolman, or not. He can instead just pentaplanter this Ozo Titan of Justice into play. That's a very spicy play.
Oh my gosh.
Second time we've seen pentaplanter this stream.
And he's gonna use that ability. That's gonna kill that Galaxy Patrolman. And if Levi has enough for another battle zone, which it appears he does not, unfortunately, he'll attack for 3 points. But he could, if he had another battle zone, he would have had actually enough to take the lead. But now RDJJ has this big threat that he needs to deal with immediately. Of course, RDJJ does have that Stalius still, it bounced back to his hand, but uh, Pelfam and Ozo Titan Justice are still a big threat here.
Some bloody kind of praying out loud in the chat saying, please no G Crash or Abandonment or Divine Doom. And speaking of that, here's Divine Doom.
Wow, and
So
Shockify,
that did not work.
that's a very good way, and Shockify very weak, very free to kill, and that just wipes out that board. And here comes a Dewpop. Could we be seeing the Blaze Elixir combo? The Blaze Elixir Starshake XXS? Nope, looks like not. Wait, we might be seeing the Elite Drangel. Yep, there it is. The Elite Drangel combo. There it is.
All right, so for those of you who don't know exactly what's going on, let's go through this a bit more slowly than it just happened. Dupap gets to bring out a creature from the discard pile, but it loses its ability, which doesn't apply to Drangel, but it's also turned into a 10/10. And then he gets to play Elite Drangel for free by killing that Drangel. because despite it being a 10-10 without an ability, it's still Drangel. So that's
And that
basically a 4-star Drangel along with a Dupab.
and that elite Drangel is going to attack for 5 points there, putting RDJJ 4 points away from making this amazing upset and moving on to the Sweet 16. But I'm not sure Levi's just going to let that happen. We'll see if he has any answer to this huge push. Of course, he will have to kill that elite Drangel before he gets to that Dupop. Though I don't feel like Dupop is really the real threat here, is it?
I think it is. So let's have a look at what Levi does here to get out of this situation.
Oh, Ozo Bam. So,
Does officially use guns, we know now.
yep, and we're going to bring in that Ozo Kai, so that's going to let him have some stall. Uh, that would be nice. Let him survive for an extra turn.
Use that second Ozobam for no value.
Yep, I don't think that's going to be... Will that be able to activate the ability? Nope, it will not. Yeah, because that
Yeah,
Ozo
that
Kai was killed
Ozokai,
earlier.
first creature he played. However, what I think is important to notice here is that Ozobam has 100 health, meaning that Dupab can't kill it without killing itself.
Yeah, and
So
I
this
don't
is
think
definitely
RDJJ
going
wants
to
to do that.
slow.
Also,
This is definitely going to slow RDJJ down.
I'll mention real quick, everybody in chat is lighting up for that Elite Drangel play. Even Zach said, "Damn, the Elite Drangel combo!" Three exclamation points. So he's impressed. So RDJJ, you've impressed the creator of the game not once with your creator card uh, contest winner, but twice while mid game during an important tournament. Congratulations.
Alright. So it turns out that RDJJ just doesn't care about Dupab killing himself.
Yep, and Dupop will be dead, but there still is that Elite Drangel that Levi needs to deal with, or RDJJ will go ahead and win the game if nothing's done.
Yeah, Elite Angel, 480 health, meaning power, sorry, so he can attack for 5 points. 400 health. There is a reason this is the cover card of set 2. And the reason is that it's big.
Oh, geez. Okay, just a little bit of confusion. Oh yeah, I'll just mention something real quick. Everybody's saying Bam in chat. My favorite Animal Crossing character currently on my island is Bam, or his name is Bam. If you play Animal Crossing, um, message me and I'll give you my friend code and we can play together. Because that's what I do with my free time.
So there's still some conversation going on about the fact that this is the old Drangel artwork taken from a Zach YouTube video, where Elite Drangel did not require a star payment, but that has been changed. But RDJJ did pay for the Elite Drangel, so this is basically a pointless bit of discourse.
Yep, just give this a second.
So it's Levi's turn. Let's see what he does. He's still thinking about what to play next.
So looks like I guess that got cleared up. So what is Levi gonna do? He needs something, or this game will be over. And there's a debt. Is that just gonna sit there? That would be unfortunate. Yep. Ooh, that dice
That's
just gonna
not big
die.
enough to kill that Elite Angel, so yeah, in this case, just an ineffective wall, just like any other creature would be in this situation.
Rest in peace, brave warrior. And there's that Stalius from earlier that was returned to the hands by the
Ah,
Pelfam. Uh, wow. That's it?
yeah, that looks like the end of the game, unless Levi, whatever, unless the man
That's
with the
it.
blue avatar has some sort of answer, but he doesn't. That's the end
RDJJ
of the
pulls off the
game.
upset here. 20-9 is the final score. Very impressive. Levi was the 3 seed for the tournament, and now he is knocked out. Wow, that is shocking. All right. Let me ask chat if there are any other matches that would like to be played on stream for the tournament. So I guess we'll go for a break while we wait to see if there's anything else. So we'll be back in a little bit.
Right.
Listen, mate, I live next door, and all I can hear is your music, and it's making everything move in my house, pal. I can't eat because all I can hear is bass. I can't sleep because all I can hear is bass. It's bang out of order, pal. You need to turn it right down.
What, right down? What bass?
Hello, guys, and welcome back. So we are able to find a game three. Exciting stuff. So looks like here we're gonna have the one seed gonna go ahead and face Mixie. One seed being Supernova. Um, it's gonna be a Plisium Ditto, and they'll be getting started very shortly.
So Mixie with the mix-up with the 40 card deck, so 6 cards more than the maximum.
Minimum,
Very
minimum.
interesting choice.
The range is 34 to 60 in case there are any new Chaos Galaxy watchers in the stream.
So here comes the coin flip in a bit. All right, Tails has been called, and it actually lands on Tails. So Mixie gets to decide who goes first and who goes second.
All right. Plisium Ditto. This is gonna be very interesting here. I don't think we've seen a Plisium Ditto yet, and Plisium, of course, was a deck that wasn't really popular in set two, uh, which was different from set one and three, because set one and three, Plisium was considered one of the better planets, and I think Plisium is one of the best planets once again in the competitive scene right now. Will we go three
So
for three
Mixie.
on upsets this stream? That'd be quite the scene if Supernova does go down today.
So yeah, Supernova, very highly seeded player. Let's see how this goes. Mixie chooses to go second, so he's learned that from the other games. Let's see what happens.
We're just taking our time, getting ready. Oh, and it happened again. Okay. Okay, we'll just wait for him to conceal his hand so that we don't see it. Um, I really hope there is no cheating going on, so no one was looking. No one that shouldn't be looking. I think we are good. All right. Back to the game. Sorry about that.
So Supernova has just decided to pass the turn, and it is now Mixie's turn one. Let's see what he does, or if he does anything.
All right. And here goes Mixie, buying a creature in a resource zone, and a battle
And a
zone.
battle zone. One
But
of everything.
oh, and a galaxy. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, off meta play.
So Galaxy's Gift just gets you 2 stars. We haven't seen it before, and there's a good reason for it. And that's because you're spending an entire card to get half of a turn's worth of stars.
Well,
And
here
here
comes the
comes the
Dark
Dark
Space
Space
Eater.
Eater.
Yep, Jinx. Um, so pretty good early game setup here from Mixie, though. Uh, Playing Dark Space Eater early game can sometimes hurt you. And here's a Nano Ray Jim Norris. That's
Looks
gonna
like
be a
this is
working
going to
attacker.
be a Nanoray deck. So very interesting.
Jeez, Mixie with the plays on turn one. So that's gonna
Gets to
add a
Fat Chap
Rolantis.
Rolantis with Jim Norris, and he's probably going to play it.
Yep. What a turn one for Mixie here. Oh,
Uh, That I don't think that was intentional. It looks like we are having some technical troubles over here with Untap deciding to group some cards.
Yeah, untap's a bit weird sometimes.
Right, and looks like we have an Untitled on the board. I'm not quite sure what that is, but it looks like it's here to stay.
All right. Uh, Very
Let's
interesting.
just let's just ignore it
I guess he's
or
using that
pretend
as his
it's
resource zone.
sure.
All right. Jim Norris is back, and can we get that
Okay,
Rolantis back?
so anyway, I assume we're going to see an attack from Jim Norris right here.
Well, oh geez.
Right,
All
so
right.
that's the attack for one
Yep.
from the Jim Norris.
Passes the turn, and that puts Mixie up 1-0, early lead. Could this be an upset? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that was a very strong turn one.
Yes, it definitely was. And here are the Meteor stop-off zones here. They will be streaming uh, probably tonight, actually, and trying to get some matches in on stream. So you should go check them out, sub to the channel. And oh my God, he just
Everman's
ooh.
telescope hitting Beast of the Black Hole. That's a
Hey,
big
I'm just
feels bad
saying,
man for
this
me.
is looking like all the other upsets, just bad luck for those higher ranking players.
Here's the Gigantros. Second stream appearance today. And obviously, the Nanoray gets attached to Atlantis. So, quickly, for those who weren't there during set one or just don't know what they do, the Nanorays are all based around this card called Relantis. And what Relantis does is whenever a Nanoray creature on your planet is killed, just in whatever way, it doesn't care, you can attach it to Relantis. And you can kill four cards attached to Relantis to play a Zeta Ray card from your hand. And Zeta Rays are big. Only one right now, I think. Um, but the way this card is worded suggests that there might be more in the future. And I, for one, am excited to see more Zetteray cards. And while I've been rambling, the game has progressed to the point where Gigantros gets to attack again.
Yep, and also just speaking on the Nanorays, they did get a new card in set 3, which was Strikaris, which kind of just plays into the archetype and has kind of become a common play in the Nanoray deck. And there's another Galaxy's Gift. Very interesting.
Two Galaxies Gift. Alright, so for the
Actually, he
two
cannot do
copies
that.
he's now played.
Yeah, he needs his own for
Oh
that.
right, he needs a new resource zone.
Oh, and he's gonna buy it and then play it,
Alright,
so
so
he
he
loses
spends
2 stars.
4 stars to get 2 new stars. Big brain plays over here, ladies and gentlemen. Big brain plays.
Not necessarily terrible for him. He might need that later. Um,
Sure, it still feels bad though.
yeah, it doesn't look good. It's not pretty, but it might actually end up helping him.
Yeah.
And here's a creature zone, 4 stars, and he's gonna pass.
So a relatively uneventful turn, and it looks like this Gigantros is just going to be able to attack again. Unless, of course, Mixie bought that research zone for more than just his Galaxy's gift. Nope, it doesn't look like that's the case. So that's another 3 points for Supernova.
And
This
Supernova
game
goes up
is
6-1.
taking strides. Oh yeah, I am being corrected in the chat about the amount of Zetaраys in the game. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I did a big mistake. Anyway, here's Ice Elixir on the Gigantros to just freeze it in place. And this game is actually moving very, very quickly. It's now Supernova's turn again. He buys a creature zone to replace it. And to replace that
Ooh,
Gigantros and plays Meltalon. That's
that's
not a card I was expecting to see
that's
in a
another four
Elysian deck.
points right there. No response, and Supernova's up to an early 10-1 lead here.
Yeah, Meltalon gets to attack for 4 on his first turn in existence, but after that, he just very quickly declines in value unless you have the titular Upside Down Realm, in which case he would be good.
Oh, and there's a Battle Conjurer. That saves him 4 stars. So I guess
That's
that
quite
extra
good
resource
value.
zone was actually good. Mixie
It's
does
the end
it.
of the
Ooh.
turn.
Now Metalon's
That
now
feels
going to be at
bad.
300, attacking for
I
3 points.
I think most of us have been in the situation though where you just don't draw any creatures and it just feels very, very bad. Because without creatures the game just ends very quickly.
Yep, and no response. That's going to be another 3 points for Supernova, putting him up 13-1 here. This deck is just pummeling right now.
I think this might be a lesson about why we run only 34 cards in our decks to try and keep them as consistent as possible. Right? Because for every conjurer that Mixie is drawing, he's not drawing a creature.
I will say though,
And while those cards
this is
might be
definitely
good,
not really Mixie's fault here. Supernova is the number one ranked player in this tournament, so it's to be expected that he would throw down on Mixie here.
yeah, but I think you can at least put up a bit more of a fight than playing Relentless and the Nano Ray and then nothing else.
Okay, so Mixie's
Except
gonna
a
buy
third
another
creature
creature
zone
zone.
that you don't need. Yeah, this feels bad.
Supernova may be able to win this turn if he has a 5 point attacker and enough creature and battle zones.
I kind of doubt it. Yeah, it just looks like he's going for the 2 point attack. Imagine if it was 200 points. That'd be a bit broken.
Okay, well, Supernova's going to be up 15-1 now. Very, very fast game here. Does Mixie finally have an answer? Unfortunately, no. But yeah, Meltland's only going to be attacking for 1 point here.
Yeah, so that's probably going to be the end of Meltalon. However, Supernova in the intervening time has gathered a bunch of stars, so he'll be able to fill that spot with something powerful.
Oh,
Or he could just buy a new creature zone.
and maybe a battle zone. We could be seeing game right here, but nope, he's just gonna buy it, and that's gonna put him up 16-1 here.
This game is ending as we speak. So it's Mixie's turn. This is his last chance. Here's a Bullwarder. And unless he follows this up with something, I don't think this is going to be helpful at all. Please tell me he drew a creature.
Oh, jeez. Oh, yep. Here we go. Oh, that's
That's
gonna be able to kill Meltlon, even though he's gonna die on his own anyway. He's attaching KO.
that's
Oh, nope. He's
no,
gonna.
no, he chose not to.
Yep. That's actually the smart play because
Yeah, he
no
thought
reason.
better of it.
All right, and yep, he's just gonna let that Meltalon die on its own. The circle of life.
Alright, let's have a look at what happens now. And what happens is that Pelfam comes out, bounces Gigantros, which kills the Ice Elixir, and yeah,
Oh,
here's
jeez.
the
Pentaplanter.
Pentaplanter.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
second Pelfam. Bounce that Elasmobon, get it out of here, and
Get it out of here.
get out of here. And however, this isn't going to win him the game straight up, unless he
Oh
has.
my god. Orbit, that is just brutal.
Let's
Oh,
quickly talk about what Orbit does. This is the first time the card has appeared on stream.
definitely underrated card. Both players swap stars with each other until the end of your opponent's next turn. You can't play this card if you already have added a zone to your planet um, this turn. So basically, Supernova bought that creature zone last turn to kind of just lower his stars so Mixie wouldn't have any. And they're both going to attack,
And
and that should be game unless Mixie has anything. And uh, looks like Mixie disconnected. Was that a
that seems
rage
to be a
quit?
rage quit. Yeah, well, that's a new record for fastest game, I think.
That is brutal. I mean, you kind of when that it's he's the one seed, so you gotta kind of expect that he's gonna
Yeah,
perform
but
very
mix.
well.
It's a combination of Supernova's skill and Mixie's very very bad draw.
Yeah, that's
Um,
unfortunate. That's what's gonna happen in this kind of tournament. All
and in
right.
this kind of game.
Okay. I think that's it for the stream. Um, Professor De or Meteor Stop Off, you can just drop in chat when you plan the stream some more matches of Galaxy Madness. But so we won't be streaming any more matches for this round, uh, but uh, Meteor Stop Off will be. So check out the channel. Make sure you subscribe to them, and please subscribe to me too. That'd be very kind. Thank you guys for watching, and
Also, real quick, I'm going to be doing an after party on my stream because I feel like it. Twitch.tv/Aaron Gray if you want to listen to some tunes. Come on by, check it out, hang out a bit. It's going to be fun.
all right. So that's it, and we'll see you guys. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.